What is my purpose in life? This question might have crossed your mind, or maybe it didn't, but it most probably did. Otherwise, you wouldn't be watching this video. Regardless, in this video, we will be discussing how you can find your life purpose. Welcome back, friends. Glad to have you here once again. But if this is the first time you're coming across my video, I make self-development videos about mental health, happiness, money, and more. So feel free to subscribe to the channel. It would be great to have you on board. Now I realize most of us have no clue what we want to do with our lives, and we take it day by day as it comes to us. In today's world, it is very hard to find our life purpose with so much distraction around us. Technology, social media, news, politics, information overload. It never ends. It just feels like that we never have the time to sit down and reflect on the things that we want to accomplish in our lives. But good thing you're watching this video, because we're about to dive deeper and help you find your life purpose. Figuring out your life purpose starts with knowing yourself well enough to recognize what's most important to you. Write down your story to realize how far you've come and what you have achieved so far. This will help you acknowledge your life achievements and remind you why it was important for you to achieve these goals. Your past self has a huge impact on who you are today. And who you are today will dictate who you will become tomorrow. You are who you are because of the choices you have made in the past. You're stronger because of your past mistakes. You're more ambitious because of your failures. You choose to listen because you weren't heard. You understand others because you weren't understood. We become who we are because of our past setbacks, not despite them. But your past could also have negative impacts on your present self. Maybe your trust was broken in the past and it is hard for you to trust again. This is where strong core values comes in. Values that you will stand by no matter what. They can help you get out of any dark place. Your core values determine the direction you're gonna take to find your life purpose. I mean, you're not gonna start a family if you don't like commitment. So keep in mind, reflecting on your past will help you determine your core values and is the key to finding your life purpose. Understanding who you are today is the key to knowing where you're headed tomorrow. Recognize what you value most and surround yourself with like-minded people, because your entourage is one of the most important factors as to where you're going to end up in life. For instance, if you don't drink and it is important for you to stay that way, don't hang out with people that enjoy going to bars every time they invite you somewhere. Or if you're an ambitious person, for example, and want to achieve something greater in life, don't rely on people who shut you down and criticize you every chance they get. Hang out with people who elevate you and challenge you to become better. Another thing that is important is to know what you love to do. Don't do things just because others are doing it, or because it is the new thing and it really hype at that moment, or because you have the fear of missing out. Do your research before you jump into a new adventure. Make sure it resonates with your values, and most importantly, because it makes you happy and you love to do it. Also, another thing that really helps with developing who you are is to stop comparing yourself to others and be grateful for what you have. It's literally impossible to have two people go through the same exact life, simply because everybody is different and the diversity makes every single person a unique person. And that's beautiful. So stop scrolling through social media looking at someone else's life and thinking to yourself, my life sucks. Everyone's life is beautiful in their own way. You just need to be more grateful for what you have. Where we are today is the result of a series of decisions we made in the past. So start making the right ones and you will be on your way to being the best version of yourself. Now that you know where you come from and who you are, it's time to figure out where you're headed. Start by figuring out what are your needs by asking yourself, what does my dream lifestyle look like? Got it? Now break it down into smaller pieces and figure out what you need to get to that lifestyle. Breaking it down into smaller chunks will allow you to see what needs to be done for you to get closer to that dream lifestyle. Now keep that on the side and ask yourself the next question. What are the things I'm most passionate about? Chances are there are things that you would love to do to get to that dream lifestyle you have been wanting to get to. But there could also be things that are less interesting to you. The key is to find the balance between your wants and needs to keep you going. You see, you gotta get 3 things right in life to find your life purpose. Finding something that makes you money, your ultimate dream job or business, something that keeps you healthy, working out, hiking, playing sports, and something that keeps you creative. Writing, playing an instrument, photography. If you have those in order, you're a lot closer to your purpose than you think. Alright, now that you have all that figured out, it's time to take action. Take those major goals and break them down into smaller bites. Write them down somewhere and organize them by due date. What works for me usually is to have an annual quarterly, and daily goals. I find that's the best way for me to stay productive and have my eyes on the price at all times. I'll be making a video in the future about what I use to keep my life organized and achieve my goals every year. So stay tuned for that. So, what's your life purpose? Well, you can't really answer that question without a clear plan in place. It's like driving around without a destination and return home when you're tired. Don't get me wrong, I do that sometimes to clear my head. What can I say? I like driving. But when it comes to serious matters, you gotta have a map. And that's how you achieve your life purpose. With that said, hope you enjoyed this video. I would appreciate it if you liked the video and subscribe to the channel. I'll leave you with this question. If you knew you were going to die 1 year from today, how would you want to be remembered? Alright, I appreciate you sticking around till the end, and I hope you figure out your life purpose if you haven't already. With that said, wish you best of luck and take care.